Hello everybody, and a very good evening. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us this Monday evening for another Monday Makers, which is going to be super cool, awesome, off the chart. We've got such a great show lined up for you, not only with all of the goodies that we plan to bring to you over the course of this show, but actually with the return of the Shimmer sprays, because we've enjoyed them so much today. You guys have loved them, and we took a vote at the end of launch day earlier on saying, who wants to see more Shimmer spray goodness in Monday Makers? And it was, well, I mean, it was an absolute landslide in the vote. You said yes, 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 yes. So that is what we're going to do. The good news is as well, we do still have a limited number of the Showstopper bundles available for you, which I'll talk more about later on. If you have just joined us, first of all, where you been? And secondly, a very warm welcome. And thank you for joining us for this evening. And thank you for joining us for what is going to be a fantastic week as well, the start of our summer news, new launches, each and every single day. So 7 days, 7 brand new launches, the Shimmer sprays being the first of those. We've got such a brilliant week lined up for you. So not only are you going to get new launches every day, new product every day, but then you're also going to get across the board double points. Yes! Double points on everything right throughout the week. So not just on the launches. So whatever you decide to pop into your basket, you'll get double points on, which is fantastic for you if you are trying to maybe get to the next level within Club Inspire, or maybe trying to hold on to that platinum status for another year, or just maybe trying to make yourself 23 times platinum. I don't know what it might be, but double points is amazing. And also all this week, we are going to be giving you a free gift when you shop with us. And all you have to do to qualify for the free gift is spend £10, $10, $10, 10 euros, spend 10. That's today's free gift. It is from the Say It With Flowers collection, that beautiful Just For You die. So that will be automatically added into your basket when you spend £10, $10, £10 today. And it will be a new free gift tomorrow as well. So it's very, very exciting. And as I said, we've got the Shimmer sprays for you as well. Listen, we're going to be looking at these in more detail over the course of the show, alongside all the other goodies that we've got within Monday Makers. But I've had such a great day today. It's been a lot of fun. I think I've been as wowed as much as you guys have been wowed with these brand new Shimmer sprays. So we thought it's only fair, really, for those of you that have maybe just got in from work, or those of you that have been busy today, to show you these Shimmer sprays in all of their glory. And the lady to do that, there is only one, and it is Miss Chivers herself, Leann.
Hello, I'm so pleased to be back. I am definitely Miss Chivers, and I've had a little bit of sugar rush, Ben, in the break. So the mischievousness is on another level right now. I am very excited, I have to say. And we're just going to throw caution to the wind. I'm just going to say, what do you want to see?
Yeah.
What do you want to see? Tell me, and I will do my best to show you how it works, so that you know that these Shimmer sprays are going to be exactly what you need when you get them home. And of course, we've got some demos again. We've got some of the favourites. I'm going to try a few new things for you as well. It's just going to be shimmery goodness, Ben.
Shimmery goodness, shimmer me timbers. It's going to be, see what I did there? Never mind. It's going to be great. Jeffrey says, happy day, Leann and Ben and all the crew. Hope the day has found you loving getting all sparkled up. We are sparkly and shimmery today. Beth Bill Bishop says, hello everyone. Beth watching from North Carolina, USA. Julie Thomas says, good evening all. Hi. Hello Terry H says, good afternoon everyone from a beautiful sunny central Iowa. Charlotte's saying hi in my ear tonight as well, which is nice. She's going hi like that. Phil says good evening all. Phil Watson, hey Phil. Hey Tim C says hi all, hope everyone is well. I'm in the process of colouring a floral digistamp for a family member's birthday. Nice one. Melanie D says hello again. Kirsty D says good evening everyone. Melanie D and Kirsty D. No relation, are you? I don't know. Let me know. Carolyn Wilson says hello, all returning again from Florida. Hello. Hello Zoe Carver, who says evening. Evening. Hello to C. Newkirk, who says hello, all from Kansas City, Missouri. Terry H says, I'm excited, I got the Showstopper. Boom. Lois says, good afternoon everyone from Ohio, the place that looks like a tractor. Faye Park says, good evening Ben, Leann and everyone from Faye and Kent. And Lillian Kwok says, hi everyone, hello Miss Chivers and Ben. Hello everybody. Susie's on the socials tonight. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to see, let us know what it is and we'll do our very best to show it. I think particularly we've been very interactive today. Leann has been awesome when we've gone, you guys have gone, oh, I want to see this, and Leann's gone, ha, I can do that, no problem at all, with a bit of live crafty improv. So within reason, anything that you want to see, let us know what it is and we will do it. Good news if you have just joined us late, good news, we do have a small amount of the Shimmer Spray Showstopper still available for you. A few of you, I think, perhaps didn't check out your baskets, forgot to check out your baskets at the end of the show, so we've had a few bounce backs, so we do have opportunity for you to grab the Showstopper this evening. It's all of the brand new sprays, it's all of the cardstock, care kit, brushes and more, but these are the sprays in question. Do the board the right way up, Ben. Look at that. I mean, absolutely stunning. 10 colours you're going to get. We've just shown you on the board here how this is going to work out for you, whether you're using your white cardstock or your black cardstock. And I think more than anything here, just as we go through these, and Leanne, this will please you greatly, I think, the amount of comments that we've had of people saying they've tried shimmer inks before, shimmer sprays before, and they've always been a little bit disappointed. But what we're seeing and what people have seen is the shimmer you get from these is next level, isn't it?
It really is. And we've taken our time through the development of this, Ben, to get the perfect depth of dye base, to get the perfect mica, the right particle size, the right ratio of liquid to mica particle to give you that payoff, and for them to be able to work with the right quality of mica on the white and the dark cardstock to give you what you want with a shimmer spray, which is shimmer that can be seen. You don't want a suggestion or a soupçon or a glimmer.
No.
You want to see that shimmer.
That's it. You don't want a glimmer of the shimmer.
Nope, you want a shimmer of a shimmer.
Shimmer of a shimmer. So these, you're going to get all 10 in those beautiful colours. Silver, gold dust, sunset bronze. You're going to get that beautiful deep seashell pink, firelight sparkle. You're going to get the stunning golden heather, royal velvet, celestial map, your summer meadow, and that beautiful golden sunflower. If you go for the full Showstopper collection for free, we bring you your multi-purpose cardstock, 60 sheets. You're not paying for that within the bundle. That's the cardstock you've been mainly working with today, isn't it? The multi-purpose.
That's all I've worked with today, yeah.
Then you're also going to get 2 of your brushes, which again you will see Leanne has used right throughout the day today. Got your fine brush and then your wash brush included as well. Absolutely perfect for using alongside this collection. You've got a selection of misters in there as well, so the 4 misters. I'm thinking we'll probably touch on the reason why we've put these in the bundle as we head through the show, but those will come into their own alongside your shimmer spray care kit, which gives you 2 more nozzles, a bottle with a nozzle and a funnel, because you kind of recognise that this is a handy thing to have for people to clean their sprays with straight off the bat. And again, we'll talk more about that as we go through the show. And we even throw in a roll of your masking tape too. So that's all included within the Showstopper. It works out that you get your discount, you get your cardstock for free, you then get your Club Inspired discount. You're at £56 or $78.40. There are 72 more chances to buy this collection, and that also means that there are only 72 more chances left to get the bonus buy. The bonus buy is the 10 shimmer sprays on their own. However, what you do is you pop the Showstopper in your basket, you then pop in the bundle of shimmer sprays on their own, and here we go, it's all explained here for you. Buy the shimmer spray Showstopper and get another set of shimmer sprays for half the price. So rather than paying full price, you pay an extra £22 or $32 if you're platinum. I mean, seriously, why would you not take us up on this offer? Just bear in mind that's dropped another one since I've been talking there. You are going to have to be quick. Once the Showstopper is gone, that will be that. There'll be no more chances to get that bonus buy. If we do bring back a smaller bundle, you won't have everything that we've got here. So it's make your mind up time, as Bucks Fizz once said. But I know what you want to see. You want to see this in action. You want to see how shimmery and shiny this is. Last show of the day, interactivity please. Questions, comments, requests. Let us know what you want to see and we will make it your show over the course of the next couple of hours. And again, even if you've seen something earlier and you want to see it again ask the question. If we can, we certainly will. But where are you going to start this time, Leanne?
Well, we're going to start right at the beginning.
Good place to start.
Which is a very good place to start,
yes,
isn't it?
It is.
And so we're just going to make a spray background as we've started with, and then we might do a little bit of spray care, and then what I am going to do immediately off the back of this, so I'm going to do regular sprayed background, then we're going to do prepare a cling fill and prepare a salt for the reveal at the end, because we do like that, don't we?
We do like that.
First off, I've just got a piece of white multi-purpose cardstock, which is what you're getting in your bundle. And we're going to use, surprise, surprise, Celestial Map, Summer Meadow and Deep Seashell Pink.
Nice.
For this background. I do like, it's a very celestial result that you get, so I really like it. So we're going to start with Celestial Map. Now, Celestial Map, all of the shimmer sprays are packed with shimmer, and when it's been stood for a while, the shimmer might settle on the bottom of the bottle. So you just give it a little shake, all of them. Just make sure that the shimmer is nicely dispersed all the way through that dye liquid in there, and that means you're going to get maximum spray, maximum bang for your buck. Now, just before I move on, I just want to show you this. I've been doing this every time, haven't I? Your shimmer spray result will change based on how far away you hold your spray and how close you hold your spray. So if I hold my spray far away, I'll get more of a soft spread out look.
Yep.
If I go really close, I'll get more of a splatter, if that makes sense.
Yes.
If I want it to be a really fine mist, Ben, that's when your misters that we've put in the deal for you really come into their own. So use the little funnel that comes in your care kit. Give it a shake. You've got one of your misters. A bit like Taylor Swift, you're shaking it off. Put a little bit in. I'm only putting a little bit in. We don't need a lot in. Let that go down there. Did you see that, how it stopped in the funnel?
Yes.
That's that mica. That's how dense the mica is in the liquid. Honestly, that's why you're getting that fantastic shimmer payoff that you're seeing. I'll clean that in a second.
And to achieve the finer mist, because Julie's asking how to achieve a finer mist, I guess it's from a distance.
From a distance.
From a distance. Oh.
It's all right. It's fine. That could have been tragic.
And with the mister.
With the mister.
And from a distance.
So, and from a distance. So I'm just going to do a couple of sprays off. There we go, just to get it going. And now this is with a mister, so you can see close, a splat, a bit further away, more of a distributed look. It just depends on what you want. This is the mister.
Oh, there we go.
Fine mist.
There we go, Julie, that's for you.
3 different ways of applying fine mist, more dispersed, larger droplets, really close, bigger droplet. So it's how far away you hold it and how you apply it. Right, so that's the first thing. So then we're going to get straight on to doing our background now. So I'm going in with my Celestial Map. And then I'm going to go with Summer Meadow.
Yes.
Just building up the colour.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Deep Seashell Pink.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to dry it.
Okay. Lynn's joined us from Indiana. Trinkles is with us from Georgia. Oohs and ahs, says Beth. There'll be lots of those over the course of the show. I've never tried shimmer spray. Oh, yes, talking like Sean Connery. Yeah, I've never tried shimmer sprays before, so these will be a first, says Clarice. Not like that. And hi, Rhonda says, hello, Ben, Leanne, team, and all my wonderful crafty friends from a breezy, warm Oak Park. We've got Johnny and Charlotte in the gallery this evening. Good morning. I've been watching here and there this morning, says Candy, and I am in awe. I had to order. I've already got so many ideas in mind. And Patricia Watling says, hi from California, everyone. School's out for summer, so now I can start watching. School's out?
Already?
July the June the 19th.
Did it go back sooner?
You must go back a lot sooner in the...
September.
No, it'd be August, wouldn't it?
I know, they must go back sooner.
Oh, soon in September, yeah. Well, there you go, Patricia. School's out.
And then we'll just then you get all of that fantastic shimmer when it's dry. Now, as it dries, it gets shimmerier. This has still got a little bit of dampness in it, so the shimmer isn't giving you the full payoff. Same colourway, dried from earlier. Look at the payoff of the shimmer. So when it's a little bit damp, it interferes with the shimmer catching the light, which is why I use the heat gun. I mean, that's still incredible, but you're going to get more of that type of result. And then when you take those colours and you apply them to a background and just put a little butterfly on there and a sentiment, look how fabulous that looks with that payoff of that Fantastic, fantastic shimmer there. And you could use more of the pink, more of the blue, more of the green. It just depends what you want. Mine's more greeny and bluey with this one. The choice is absolutely yours. Now, what I wouldn't be doing, Ben, is wasting any of this. A couple of different things you can do. Just going to get a piece of white card. You can actually, if you like, do the baby wipe technique as well. So I could wet this card and I could just go around and pick it up, make a background. But when I'm cleaning up with my baby wipe, I'm picking up all that colour. And then what you can do is swipe it on and then stencil over the top. So you've got that background building up the shimmer if you want to. And if you don't want to do that and you do just want to wet it and reactivate it, you can go around and clean up your mess and make yourself new backgrounds.
Love that.
Okay, so I'm just going to clean that up and then we're going to get ready for a cling film background, because you have all absolutely loved the cling film background.
Yes, we have. Stephen's in, everyone. Good evening from a sunny Andover. I ordered the Showstopper on my lunch break. Linda's in saying hi, Ben, Susie and crew. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Thank you for all the questions coming in as well. We'll answer a few of those as we head through the show. Patricia says, Ben and Leanne, what a great way to start the week. Thank you. And Stephanie says, good evening, Ben, Leanne, Susie and crafty friends. Back to watch more on this beautiful sunny day in Farmingdale, New Jersey. And Bethan just saying, wow, that shimmer is amazing. And as I keep saying, if you think it's great looking at it through your TV screen, wait till you see it in person, because as Bachman Turner Overdrive said, you ain't seen nothing yet.
No, you absolutely haven't. Right, I'm going with Royal Velvet.
Every time.
Every time, I can't help it. Golden Heather and do I put a bit of sunflower in there?
Yes, yeah. Golden sunflower.
Shall I do that? Well, let's see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly. Oh, I need my cling film. Bear with.
Okay.
Can't do it without the cling film. I've just got a small roll of cling film, Ben.
What the? That's a big packed lunch you're wrapping there. Where's that from?
This is out of Christina's catering kitchen.
And you tore that like an absolute pro.
Vertical.
Yes, I'm going to try that tomorrow for the sandwiches.
Honestly, it makes such a difference, right?
Yeah.
And you want it to be messed up. You don't want it to cruddy. You don't want it to be nice and flat. You want all the little.
So the more creases and crevices, the better.
So then we're just going to really wet our piece of cardstock. So I'm going in, obviously doing my little shake, like Taylor Swift, and then I'm just going to apply the colour. So let's go with that lovely heather.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love it. And then we've got the golden heather. Oh, sorry, that was Royal Velvet. And this is golden heather. Whoa, isn't that beautiful?
It is. Yummy!
It is yummy. And then we've got golden sunflower. No.
Oh, I like me likey. This is nice.
I like that a lot. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Right, and then the cling film straight on top. And you want to wriggle it around. So you see all of these little wriggles, you can see that's what you want, because that's going to dry and create all of those veins of intense shimmer when it's dry. So I always say get a piece of, I haven't protected my base. Normally I would have it on some cardstock. So pick it up on some cardstock, pop it away to dry, and then we'll come back to that at the end of the show, see what it looks like. I promise you it's going to look amazing. This is one we did earlier, just for a little sneak peek. Look at the veins of colour, and then this is an orange one we did earlier. If you're wondering if it's going to help you decide if the showstopper is for you, that's the kind of veined result we're going to get, but in that, maybe a new favourite colour palette.
I love it.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny and Charlotte both like that.
They did. Some oohs and ahs from the gallery.
So we're going to do it again, but with the salt. So let's go with the purple heather again.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Purple heather. Royal Velvet. And
oh my gosh.
Golden heather.
That tickled me so much. Royal Velvet.
Oh, that might be my new favourite colour. That might be my new favourite colour.
What's it called?
Golden heather.
Golden heather. And then what's that one there?
Oh, that's the gold one. That's the wrong one. Yellow. I needed the yellow.
Golden sunflower.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. And mixing in there.
Ooh.
Right. And then we're going to put handfuls of rock salt on.
Oh, yes. Splash it on.
Now, I must just say as well, please don't worry about this being wasteful. When I rub the salt off later, I've got a jar at home with multicoloured rock salt.
Ah, okay.
So it won't stop it working. So you can just keep when you wipe it off, put it back in the jar and use it again. I mean, I must have had that jar of rock salt for 5 years.
But could you use this like the colourful bits as shakery bits as well?
Well, you could use it as shakery bits if you wanted to, absolutely. But I just keep using it. Now it gets to a point where, you know, they're not going to work and you're going to need to replace them. But I've had my jar of rock salt for a very, very, very long time, Ben.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. You're not wasting it. It's not an expensive technique. It's a very inexpensive technique. You buy the rock salt once, you use it more than once. So I'm going to pick this up onto a piece of spare cardstock, and then we're going to put that somewhere to dry, and we'll come back to it, because remember, it took a long time the last time, didn't it? You need a good 2 or 3 hours. I did one half an hour ago. I've got in the back there that we can also reveal at the end of the show.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that colour palette.
Me too.
Very excited.
Too.
So I'll get ready for the next lot of demos, if that's all right, Ben.
I'll show some of the deals, and then after I've done that, can I fire some questions at you?
Please do.
Because there's lots coming through, so we'll do questions in a minute. We'll let Leanne just reset over there. The Showstopper's flying, if you want to grab that. Let's show you some other deals that we've got as far as Monday Makers is concerned. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Monday mega deals, 4 amazing deals. The colour your world small selection. I believe this is the final deal we're doing on this. Literally whatever we have here is all that we have left in this 4-piece selection. £17.18 or $21.79 is incredible. You'll get double points on this as well. That is stunning. That floral rainbow creator card die is an absolute must. That again is going to allow you to create that beautiful frame, or you can pop that out and paper piece colour with this.
Shimmer background,
shimmer background on top
Imagine
of it.
that cut in black with a shimmer background behind it.
Do you know what? I was chatting to, I think it was Debbie the other day. One of my favourite things currently is when, it's like with those large outline floral dies that we do, cutting those out in black, creating your own background, and then just whacking your die cut on top.
100%.
So easy, but uber effective.
Yeah.
Little sentiment, little embellishment if you wish. Boom.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Bish, bash, bosh. That would be perfect for that. You've also got your Look for Rainbows, which is that beautiful set of dies there. Build your own little umbrella and clouds. Cute little rainbow in there too. You've got the stunning Pretty Kaleidoscope, which is that lovely butterfly die. It's 2 dies actually. You've got that the base, and then you've got the die there, which allows you to pop the wings out of that stunning little butterfly. And then you've also got your 3D embossing folder and stencils included too to create that background. Again, how stunning is that? All of that is a 4-piece selection for £17.18 or $21.17. That's your first Monday mega deal. Second, craft room essential when it comes to your nesting dies for your mats and layers, for creating your apertures. These also are multimedia dies. So what you're going to find is they will cut through a variety of different materials for you. You've got, well, 4 different shapes in here as well. So if you're thinking about cutting through things like your cardstock, absolutely perfect. Obviously, a lot of you will use these in your soft crafts as well. But you know, all of your fabric cardstock, things like your fabrics and your felt, things like, for example, your faux leathers and your denims. These will go through a whole different multitude of materials for you. Your circles you get in, the smallest you've got is a 1-inch diameter, right up to a 5-inch. So you get 9 included there. Same again with the squares. So you get 9 dies. 1 inch is your smallest, right up to your 5-inch. The hearts, you're going to get, again, 1 inch up to 5-inch, another 9 dies included in that collection. And then we also give you your triangles as well, 7 of those included there. So some really handy shapes, certainly for your soft craft, but also, like we said, the fact that they're multimedia, these will go across a whole range of different styles of crafting. It's a huge saving again today, saving almost £50, nearly $80, £39.98 or $63.92. And remember, on all of these that I'm showing you, double points on everything. I need to keep reminding myself about that actually, because it is part of our summer news. Double points on everything that we've got. Illustrators, again, if you want to dip your toe in the water, and do I say dip your toe in the water, you're going to get 24 pens here in total across these two sets. Your sketching and also your figure collection. Double-ended pens, of course, alcohol markers with your ultra-fine nib. And then you've got that beautiful brush nib one end as well. So if you need to stock up, a great opportunity to do it. Or like I keep saying, if you are someone perhaps who's just come to the end of your Academy of Colour and you want to branch out, try some of our different pens within the different collections. This is a great way to do it at an affordable price today, more than affordable, £24, $32. If you're a Platinum member, UK, that is a half price deal. I can't even work out what it is in the US, but it's a much better than half price deal if you're a US customer. Unbelievable. Even if you're paying the normal price, it's better than half price. And then also in the Monday Mega Deals, Monday Mega Deal number 4 of 4 is your die cut 3D topper pads. These again, brilliant. Launched these the day that we launched those shaped card bases and templates. You are going to get with this collection 2 pads. You've got your everyday celebrations. This and what it's going to allow you to do is create decoupage toppers, 3 designs, 5 of each, 340 individual elements. And whilst the other pad I'm going to show you is obviously your flowers, so a little bit more classic. Here you can create little gnomes, little birdies. You've got the teddy bears on there, the little teacups and teapots, hot air balloons, and you've got that beautiful seaside scene in there as well. There's 340 elements there, and then 320 elements in the second pad which you're getting, which is your fancy florals. So again, no die cutting needed here. These all simply pop out of your cardstock, and you can then create these beautiful bouquets. Great as embellishments for a project, great as a focal point if you really want to go to town and build these up, but a great way to start decorating and making your cards with minimum of fuss. And that's a great price today, £14.38 or $18.65 if you're Platinum, with double points as well. Those are all of your Monday Mega Deals, and they are here only for the next 24 hours. Well, I said the next 24 hours. They're here until I think 8 o'clock tomorrow morning when they disappear, if stock doesn't go before then. The Showstopper deal on your shimmer sprays is fast disappearing. Less than 70 of these to go round now. So grab them whilst you can. You've got to be jumping in and grabbing the Showstopper for value for money. And if you decide that you want to get double up on the sprays, you've got less than 70 opportunities now to get that bonus buy, because once the Showstopper's gone, the bonus buy deal will go as well. So if you think to yourself, I'll get the Showstopper, I want to get more of these, get the Showstopper, then get the sprays in that smaller bundle, and you'll get them for half price. Less than 70 chances to do that though now, so you are going to have to be super duper quick. Hey to Wendy, who says smoking deal. Charlotte says good morning, good evening, all my crafting lovelies here in Herne Bay. And Charlotte also saying those top pads are really nice. The boats are nice for mail cards as well. Loads of questions, so let me do this in a second. Before that though, I just need to, something exciting I think has happened over the other side of the studio, because whilst I was, if you think, Ben, stop talking then for a second, he sort of stopped, because all I heard over the other side of the studio was a
I know, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
My microphone was down. I literally picked up my cling film background to move it. To reveal it. Look at...
What?
Yes, Ben, look.
Already?
This is the one I've just done. This is the one I've just done. So this is going to dry with all of these gold shimmers all over the top of that pink and... That is already in... And I know it's shining because you've got the cling film on top. That is already incredible. I am loving that. So that is going to get left till the end of the show for the big reveal. But I just literally picked it up to tidy up and move it, Ben. Seen it and thought, I was so wowed by it.
I thought I'd done something wrong for a second.
Do you know what? This is what I love about these shimmer sprays. We've had these available to us in product development for 12 months, at least. We've been working with them, testing them, making sure they're right. I've tried them myself, I've used them, I've done all sorts with them before we bring them to you. I am still now live on a show, picking things up and being gobsmacked by how fantastic they are. And that's somebody who's been working with them for months and months and months.
Genuine reaction over there, gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Should we do a few questions very quickly? I think some of these probably be quick fire-ish.
Okay.
I feel like there's loads coming in. Salt. So the salt technique.
Yeah.
Can we use any style of salt? Because Marianne's asking, could you use kosher salt for the salt technique? So
Yes.
But the bigger the flakes.
The bigger the flakes, the better. You wouldn't use table salt.
Right.
Ground. You need like, you know, the chunky rock salt, any kind. I mean, don't use your best pink Himalayan that you're going to season your steak with. I mean, I have done that in the past when I needed it. However, you know, use the inexpensive chunky variety. But you can use kosher if you've got it. Whatever you want, no problem, as long as it's chunky.
And on the question of salt, so
Yeah.
you may as well have just said this. I was reading another comment, but Anne says maybe a silly question, but if you use pink sea salt for this, would the pink make a difference?
The pink Himalayan, no.
No.
But it's your good stuff
Yeah.
that you season your steaks with.
You don't.
So it don't. I mean, I have done that in the past when I've needed to, just the same as I've cut the ribbon ties off a dressing gown when I needed the perfect piece of ribbon. So I know that we all do it, but you just need the inexpensive variety.
Now, a couple of things on techniques. Now, we covered earlier on the shaving foam technique, untried and tested yet, but you said you were potentially going to have a look at that because a few people have asked again.
We are going to research that for you. I don't want to say yes to it yet because I'm not 100% confident on how successful it will be.
Stephanie wants to know, would the bubble wrap technique work?
Yes, it would work very, very well.
Can you do, Lillian, she's written this like this, can you do the cling film on black?
You can do the cling film on black, and actually it'll look really lovely because it'll be more of a marble texture. That would look very, very nice. Yes, yes, you can.
Can you use the sprays on shiny cards, says Deb?
No, because shiny card, like a mirror card, for example, is not porous because it's got a film over the top of it. So anything like acetate, Yupo, mirror card, luxury glitter card, they're not going to stick. However, they will work on Centura Pearl. So if you want to put shimmer sprays on top of a pearlescent card already, yes, because it's still porous. So anything porous, but anything that is sealed with a film or not porous, no.
Laurel says, can you use embossing powder with the shimmer sprays?
100% yes, you can. I've got an example of that, which I will show you now. I will find it for you. So you can do the embossing before, or you can do the embossing after. Where is it? You know when you want something and it's not immediately at your fingertips. It was here a second ago. Oh, where's it gone? I'll find it. But basically, in this style that I've got here, this could be heat embossed with black pigment, with black pigment ink, clear embossing powder, and then go over the top. So you can do it before or after. It doesn't matter. You choose.
Oh, Lillian was saying, she says, I mean, can you demo it on black, please? I mean, if we get time later on, potentially, if we've got, I don't know if we've got any black card in the studio, but if we can, we will. Oh my gosh, says Wendy, my mum's just got me the Showstopper today. Thanks, Mum. Boom. Who else is getting in touch? So many comments. Wendy says, I was thinking the shimmers might be nice on silk flowers or foam flowers. Can we use it on our foam flowers?
Yes.
Yep. Who else has been in touch? Good afternoon from sunny North Dakota, says Beth. And Patricia what? But I have an unusual request of Ben because he's done it before for others. Have I? Can he possibly please sing Happy Birthday for my birthday? I don't think I can sing the whole of Happy Birthday because I might get done for, you know. Patricia, it was on Friday, but Ben hasn't been on till today. Patricia, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
There you go. That was lovely, Ben.
Have you just, what are you doing now?
I've got a bit of black card. I'm going to do
You aren't, are you? For Lillian?
I've just found a bit for Lillian. Bit of
You
black
are
card
too
and some
much.
cling film. And I just
Seriously.
thought, why not for Lillian? So I've got deep seashell pink because that looks lovely on the black.
Yep.
And we used it before and we all loved it, didn't we?
We
So let's
did
see
love
the
it.
comparison on the black. Woohoo! Look at that. Come on.
Too
right.
much.
And then we've got the golden sunflower because we used that before.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Isn't that lovely?
Boom,
Bit of golden
shakala.
sunflower and then another good colour. Celestial map looks good. Oh, the green. Go celestial map.
Yeah.
Ooh. Right, so that's on black cardstock.
Sounded like Tigger then.
Excited. I can't help myself. Bit of cling film for Lillian.
Come on, there we go, Lillian. Look at this.
And then we'll reveal this later on for you too, Lillian, so you can see what it looks like. Because you know what, if Lillian's thinking it, so will lots of other people.
Yeah.
So that's on there, Lillian. It's quick, it's down and dirty. But, you know, we'll be able to see a bit of scrap card under there.
Beautiful.
And we'll do the reveal before 8 o'clock for you. Already looking gorgeous.
Not going to beat us for interactivity on this here channel, are you? Tell you what, you want it, we show it. You want us singing songs, we do it. You want to see it on black cardstock, we'll do it. Honestly, that's what we're here for. That's why you love us. That's why you keep coming back. We want to send you away armed with all of the tips, techniques and ideas with your shimmer spray. So again, anything else you want to ask? Just to say as well, I think it's definitely, maybe it was a slight misunderstanding. You said, I thought earlier it was mentioned that you could use this on acetate. We said, like, no, it wouldn't work on acetate. And it was the conversation about the UPO paper as well, where obviously it wouldn't work. So no is the answer to that. Says Lillian. Thanks, Leanne.
You're welcome, love. Pleasure.
And a big hi to Lynn Morton, who's joined us up the road. Says, hi, Leanne, Ben, Team Social, and all the CTV team from a lovely Newcastle. Right. Is it sunny out there? I've not been out today. I haven't been outside. We've been so busy, Johnny, haven't we? It's been a busy old day. Patricia says, thank you, Ben. Oh, you're welcome. You see, Leanne's done the demo for Lillian. I've done the singing for Patricia. I mean, what more could you want from this show? Anything else we can do for you this evening? We are all giving tonight. Right, let's get back to it. What else are we going to have a look at next?
So we're going to have a look at on some different mediums. So I've got a sneaky peek of those lovely wood frames that are coming our way,
yes.
Which we're all very excited about. Lovely laser cut frames to frame sentiment. So I thought, let's decorate a couple of them up. My new favourite. Sorry, Celestial Map, you have been usurped. Yes. What? You have been usurped by the Golden Heather.
Oh.
Okay.
Charlotte's in agreement as well.
She is. She's encouraging me. She's like, yeah. Right, here we go. Oh,
yes.
Oh, yes, that's lovely. Now then, I'm just going to accent that with a little bit of golden sunflower. Here. Oh, and here. Oh, and it mixes in to make like an orange. Oh, I love them. I love them so much, I can't even tell you.
What's that one that you just...
That's still my golden.
Oh, okay.
Right, then I'm going to dry this.
Would these spray show up on craft cards, says Linda?
Yes, I'll get a piece.
Oh, here we go.
Just a quick dry. And you can leave these to dry. You could do a whole load of these frames and just leave them to dry naturally. You don't have to force dry with the heat gun as I'm doing. I just do this for speed so that you can get the shimmer.
I'll give it a little...
Look. Can you... Oh, hang on. Over to the right, Leanne. Shimmer.
Here we go.
Can you get... Oh, my word.
Oh.
I think in the studio, it's not playing with the light as well as it could, but trust me when I say that is just shimmering. Oh my word, it's absolutely incredible. It's like sand when the sunlight's hitting it.
Oh, yes.
And mixing those two colours on that little wood frame, absolutely glorious. You don't have to mix colours if you don't want to. You can just do a plain... Oh, I've got a little bit of... I'll just turn it over. There we go. You could just do a plain one colour frame if you wanted. So let's go with that. Give that a little heat. See what that looks like. And then we'll grab some craft card very quickly.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Now, I'm spritzing these like this, and as you can see, look, there's quite a bit of waste, and I don't want to waste all of my spray. So can I suggest at home, when you're dyeing these frames yourself, you decant a little bit of it onto your mat and you brush it on with a brush.
Okay.
Because you'll not waste as much as I'm wasting, and I'm just doing this for speed. But you don't want to waste any of your shimmery goodness. That needs to dry. But look there, you can see the shimmer coming through on the dry bits. Absolutely glorious. So I'm going to put them to one side and let them dry, and I'm going to get some craft card out. For Linda, was it?
It was for Linda.
Okay.
There's so many great questions coming in. Jeffrey's asking how these might look on mount board, potentially. I'm guessing that could...
exactly as you've just seen on those frames. Exactly as you've just seen on those frames.
Wow, 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 says Patricia. This shimmer show needs a bit... needs a big warning for all the drooling that we're doing, apparently. Yeah, it is one of those shows. Put your bibs on, get the mop out. Says Kelly, this morning I told myself I wasn't buying this. Now it's lunchtime. I need the Showstopper. If you're feeling that way as well, like Kelly, you need to act quickly because this is disappearing. Right, craft card,
Craft
Leann.
card.
Ooh. Ooh.
We'll leave it here. Just going to put a few random different colours on and dry it for you so you can see what it looks like. But actually, no different to white card. You've just got that more matte brown background, and I'll just dry it quickly for you so you can see you still get the same shimmer and shine. Hey, if you've got a navy blue cardstock, if you've got a green cardstock at home, your linen pads, use them on all of them. Using, for example, a gold shimmer on a green cardstock, really, really beautiful. No reason why you can't do that. It will work in just the same way. Any porous surface, please just keep using it because you're just going to get all of the beautiful shimmer. And we've got that highly intense dye in there, and then of course the gold shimmer, and you can see still working on the different coloured cardstocks. I'll stop drying there and just do a little waggle for you. Look, you can see the shimmer coming through. Really, really pretty. That's on your craft card.
That's pretty much your Boy George demo there as well.
It is red, gold and green.
Red, gold and green.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. And again, another good question. I mean, you can see that you're going to dry these with your heat tool anyway, but Anne's just asking, like, how long would these take to dry naturally if you just left them? Not long.
I mean, it depends on your environment and, you know, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just while it soaks into the card, not long.
No.
10 or 15 minutes.
Great questions. I feel like this has been the most interactive 40 minutes we've had in ages. I've absolutely loved this. I love the fact that you've been asking, we've been able to do for you. Lots of questions have been coming in, which is great. It's kind of make your mind up time with the Showstopper because that is dwindling. More and more of you are buying that. So if you want to grab it, that's the price there, £56, $78.40. Less than 70 chances now, and of course don't forget that means less than 70 chances to pick up the bonus buy where you can get another set of the shimmer sprays for half price. So if you have got stuff in your baskets, let's give you the opportunity to check out, and we'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Everyone backstage is amazing. You probably know this because we talk about them all the time, but I have to give a big shout out to Jake. From the minute he walks in the door, he has got the hugest smile, but he's just brilliant. He's always there, he's always on the ball, asking what, and they all are, but Jake is just, he's a cheeky little chappy, I think is why I like him.
Constantly asking if we've got everything we need, fetching it for us if we need them. Everyone laughs at me because my main thing when Jake's in is, Jake!
He gets me whatever I want, so if I need anything from the library, he goes, gets me it, we rummage through the boxes together, we make sure that I've got everything I need. And he always does it with a smile. We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in, you know, we see the same people, we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
You're all singing Karma Chameleon in the comments. Thank you, Patricia. You just put red, gold and green. Red, gold and green.
I love to sing, but I can't sing.
You can sing.
No, I
Everybody
can't.
can sing.
Well, I can sing, but badly.
Yeah, but you're still singing.
It's not in tune.
No, but that's fine.
But I enjoy it.
Well, as long as you enjoy it, that's fine.
But I'm the only one that enjoys it.
No, I enjoy it. 'Cause you sing along with me. Few comments and then thank you for all these questions. I can barely keep up tonight. Terry says, been watching all day, but I'm so mesmerised I haven't bothered commenting. Ben, send Bailey big hugs. Oh, Bailey, the dog. She's finally back to 100% after an illness. Oh, big hugs for Bailey. Bailey, Bailey. Yeah, who's your boo? Who's your boo, your boo? By the way, if you like dogs, all I'm saying, Fun Time Friday.
What's happening?
Do you want to know? It's Bring Your Dog to Work Day.
It's not.
It is! It is. Do you know who's coming in? Mac and Molly, the two Wally Collies.
Do you know what? I'm not in on Friday. Otherwise, I would have brought Teddy and Minnie. Man, I wouldn't have brought Minnie because she's miserable. And she's not miserable. She's a lovely girl, but she's old and she's full of arthritis and a bit blind and deaf, and she just can't be bothered. So I think it would be too much for her. But Ted would be living his best life. So
we've got Mac and Molly, potentially Tyne, Charlotte's dog. Craig's bringing in Clammy. Who else was coming in? Someone else said they were bringing in a dog. And Debbie Fisher. So it's me and... Who's on the day? It's me and Becky Swarm for the first two, and then Debbie's in on the last show, but Debbie's so excited about the fact that we're bringing dogs in, she's going to come in early so that she'll be like on doggy daycare, and then when the dogs have their starring moment, we'll wheel the dogs in, they'll do their little bit, and then she'll look after them again.
Well, we'll have to do it another day when I can bring Teddy.
Maybe we'll just bring Ted in on another day, like we'll just have a Fun Time Friday, meet Ted.
Just have Teddy Day. Teddy Thursday.
Bring your Teddy to work day.
Bring your Teddy to work day.
There is an actual day.
Is there?
Yes.
I'll bring my Teddy.
We'll mark that out in the calendar. But make sure you tune in this Friday. It's going to be amazing. Good morning from Bakersfield and happy Juneteenth holiday. Happy holiday, American peeps. Enjoying all the Shimmer awesomeness on this day off. Thank you, muchos, Leanne, says Eden. Oh, wow, says Linda. Thank you, Leanne. It's great to see it on the craft card. There you go. Somebody else whose demo we've done for them. And some comments coming through, or questions. Can you use them with the foam block, says Diane. No, we're saying to that, aren't we?
We're saying no to that because the foam is slightly absorbent, as you know. And actually, because it's a liquid, it'll just soak in and then you won't be able to transfer it. So actually, with our heatable foam blocks, they wouldn't work great. However, what you could do is use it to take a negative imprint off with some
Yeah.
texture, but you wouldn't be able to spray the ink on there and stamp it.
Okay. If I painted a stamp, huffed and then stamped it,
Yes,
you can.
absolutely.
That's from Terry. And Rosemary says, these shimmer sprays are mesmerising. I tried to talk myself out of getting them, but watching Leann all day, I just had to have them. This is Rosemary Rich. I got the Showstopper and the extra sprays, yes, to share with my sister. I love that you've treated yourself and you've shared with a member of the family too. And hello to Joanne Michelli, says, hello my crafty friends from the sunny and warm Chicago burbs. Burbs. Oh no.
Do you know, Ben, I can't believe you've just... I was going to just burst into tune. I thought, Leann, be serious and stop being mischievous. Because I was literally, when you did that, was going to go burp, 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 bird's the word. I couldn't help myself.
Great minds. What was it you did earlier in the green room? And I said I was just... Oh, you were listing off all the places.
That's right, where I was going on my cruise, and then I did "Come on, Pretty Mama." And it was in your mind at the same time.
I was literally about to do it. Split second,
Yeah,
you were like, she was going, oh, you're going Antigua, Barbuda, come on, Pretty Mama. I was just trying to sing that, and she did it. Leann, run home right now to get Teddy, says Patricia. We'll chat amongst ourselves and keep your seat warm for you. Unfortunately, Leann, it's not really a run home for Leann, so we will definitely do another day to see Ted.
Yeah.
Quick one, because I know you want to see more and we want to get onto it. Last chance to pick up the pick of the day because the stock is dwindling, and of course, new pick of the day will be launching tomorrow, so this will disappear tomorrow morning if we still have it in stock. As you said, we've had a few technical gremlins today, so stock-wise on this, I'm not 100% sure, but we had less than 100 in the first place, still in stock, but stock dwindling. A sorted embossing folder collection, £28 or $36 for what is nigh on £94, $123 worth, and you're going to get double points. The way that I look at this, again, perfect partner to work alongside your brand new shimmer sprays, but I've kind of done the maths on this for you, so you're going to get this beautiful candy cane cut and emboss folder. You're getting one of our stunning 3D embossing folders with the dies that fit perfectly in the centre, and one of those beautiful embossing folders or cut and emboss folders from the Frosty and Bright collection. Those three there is more than the value of what you're going to be getting in the bundle. All of the others, it's like you're getting for free. Lots of you got your eyes on this beautiful embossing folder from the So Lovely collection, thinking about using that with the beautiful Celestial map and the what's the other gorgeous colour? The Summer Meadow, to create a mermaidial effect. You've then also got in there a couple of beautiful cut and emboss folders from the Floral Frame set. That is the Vibrant Rose. That one there is that stunning, striking Gerbera. Then you've got one of our 3D slimline embossing folders. I mean, again, how stunning is that going to look with your shimmer sprays? Mix and match up the colours to create something stunning. Wildflower embossing folder and stencils. A 6-piece stencil and embossing set. 3D embossing from the Say It With Flowers collection. That, again, is just going to look gorgeous with these shimmer sprays. And then lastly, again from the So Lovely collection, you've got that stunning patchwork quilt. So in essence, you're buying 3 folders and you're getting the other 7 for free within the bundle, and you'll get double points. Go quickly, because that is going to disappear one way or the other tomorrow morning. Right, a few more comments and then we'll get back to it. Terry says, Bailey has just jumped onto the TV. Thank you, Ben. You're welcome, Terry. Sorry, I hope the TV is still in one piece, my bad. And Tim C says, I do just want to say a huge thank you to all at Crafters TV, front of house and back of house. I've been struggling a bit with health, but when I watch and I chat to all, it has been a ray of sunshine. Tim C, thank you. Hopefully you're on the mend. But again, isn't that amazing that we've got such a great crafty community here? And you're not the first to have said it either. A lot of people just tuning in for the company or tuning in to get a smile back on their face. So hopefully, as much as bringing you the amazing crafty expertise, we bring you a bit of fun as well. But Tim, get well soon, my friend, and thank you for watching. And one more, Julia, our Julia, says, haha, Ben, when you whistled, oh no. My 2 dogs, Duke and Bruno, both pricked their ears up. Oh, I'll have to walk them now. Thanks for that. Yikes. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. At least I didn't say the W word. Can you imagine if I did that? Ooh, I won't. Right, 58 remaining on the Showstopper. You gotta be quick. Here we go. Let's see some more demos. I think I spied you. Are we going to be doing some stenciling over there now?
We are going to be doing some stenciling, Ben. I've got here a Harmony Water Reactive background, and I've used, I'm just going to show you, I have used Chinese red, fuchsia and orange. And it just intensifies the orange look to get that on there. We're going to be looking at how to recreate this beautiful effect here.
Oh, yes.
Where we're stenciling through. I think, you know, so many of you have loved that with that Roaring 20s, a little bit tone on tone. I thought we'd have a look at how to do that. So I've got my droplet stencil here, and I'm just going to do it down one side so you can see what it's like.
Yeah. We've got these on the show as well, by the way, if you want them. They originally came with the Duet Inkpads, but we've got the set of stencils available as an individual bundle, should you wish. These are very sort of, well, they're like water droplets, but I think they could also double up as like mermaidy type.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Scales.
This is actually my favourite stencil.
Me too.
I absolutely adore it. It's the one I go back to time and time and time and time again. Now what I've done, I'm just going to move my mat to the side so you can see what I've done for a second. Look, I've decanted some of the gold dust, which is the clear with the gold shimmer, into one of my little palettes there. And I've also decanted some into a mister.
Yes.
Just while we were waiting. So we've seen that and we've talked about it. So I've put a little bit into a mister and I've got some to splodge on. And we're going to have a look at the difference between the two results. And then you can choose which you like the best.
Okay.
So I've got a little bit of stick and spray on the background just to stop it lifting too much. It doesn't matter if it does, honestly. And then I'm going to spray off just to make sure I'm getting a nice fine mist, which I am. And then I'm just going to spray through the stencil.
Okay.
Okay, so that's enough there. And we're going to leave that to dry and do its thing. Then down here at the bottom, I'm going to do dipping into the inkwell where I put it down, and I'm going to apply the ink this time by daubing it on, and you'll see the difference in the two results. One's much more intense than the other, and you'll see, and you know, you'll be able to choose what your preference is. These little egg sponges for doing this is going to be absolutely great. And this is over the back, this is over a Harmony water reactive background, remember. So I'm just picking all that up, making sure I use everything I decanted. There we go. And then I just want this to dry a little bit before I reveal the stencil, because when you peel the stencil off and it isn't fully dry, that's when it all smudges in. But if you let it dry, so if you leave this for 10 or 15 minutes before you remove your stencil, you'll get a more crisp and precise look. But we have to speed things up, obviously, for TV demos. So I'm going to use my heat gun over the top of my stencil. This is not something I would recommend you do at home.
No.
It's a case of do as I say, not as I do. We don't make them heat resistant. So I am just being very careful and watching before I destroy the stencil.
Yeah.
And of course you can see that I'm managing to not destroy it and dry what I needed to dry, but you know, just be careful at home. Just because you've seen me do it here and now doesn't mean that it's a good thing to do. All right, just for the purposes of TV demonstration. Now if I pick this up and bring it away, and then we do the little reveal and the little waggle.
Oh, come on.
Look at that. And you can see the difference between the two.
That is amazing.
So that's the sprayed through, so it's a little bit more subtle. But look down here where I've used the sponge.
The sponge, yeah.
And you can see that's much more intense.
Yeah.
And that's what we did to create this beautiful background that you can see on this card here. You can do a little bit more spritzing if you want. You can do a little bit of faux bleaching if you want. It's entirely up to you. But that's how you get that lovely kind of tone on tone. And that's using, I think somebody messaged in and said, can you show us how to use the gold and the silver?
Oh, yes, and silver.
So that's using the gold. I'm going to now do the same on a duet background, but with the silver.
Okay.
So you can see the difference between the two. So that's on a Harmony Water Reactive. I'll clean that one up in a second. Just do a little clean up here for a moment.
Just whilst you're cleaning as well, a question which kind of sort of half tackles that. So Sharon's asking, you know, voice went really high. Sharon's asking, you know the demo with the cling film, we've obviously set that aside, with the cling film.
Yes.
If we were very impatient, she's saying, could you use the heat gun to maybe heat it from the bottom of the card to dry it quicker, or would that not work?
I have done that.
Right.
And it will help.
But you're not going to get the
But you're not going to
result.
get, so you've just got to, it's one of those things where you've just got to be patient.
Time, isn't it?
And it's worth waiting for.
Yeah.
I wish I had it, you know, you've got to be patient and it's worth waiting for.
Okay, so if you want it, you can, but you're not going to get the
No, you're not going to
best
get the same result.
And that's the same with everything, isn't it, really? Patience, I think. But try it, Sharon, see how it works out for you. And Karen has said, hello everyone on Crafters TV. I told myself that I was not buying today, but I've cracked with that cling film demo. Shall we have a look, Leanne, with the silver then? Is that what we're looking at next?
Yes, that's what we're doing now. So I'm just going to, we'll sponge this one on. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to decant a little bit into another well. So I'm taking it out of my bottle with my pipette and then over to my palette. I'll bring it over and show you so you can see. Over to my palette. My little inkwells on my mat.
Yes.
And actually just showing you, then what I'm doing here, look, with my pipette, is I'm cleaning it. So I've sucked the water up in there and then I put that in an empty receptacle. And then my pipette's nice and clean to use again next time. Just take care, keep cleaning things as you go through.
Yeah.
And you'll just have a better experience every time you use them. So I'm just going to use the sponge for this one. So I've got this lovely, I love this is my second favourite stencil. And I'm just picking up the silver ink this time. And I'm going to sponge it through.
We've lost about 20 in the last 15 minutes. Less than 45 of these now, 43 in fact remaining. If you want to get the Showstoppers, you're going to have to be super duper quick. People now realising and going, I need to have these. 42 remaining now. Please, please, please be quick because these are going to sell out. We've still got an hour left on the show. These are not going to last if they keep going at this rate. It's all these amazing demos, all these different techniques. I think now a lot of people are going, oh, okay, so I can use it this way, I can use it that way, I can get my stencils out. Elaine, to answer your question, you're loving these stencils. I'll show you these. These originally launched with the Duet Inkpads. We've got them as a bundle on the show. We'll get you the details for those in just a few moments' time. Here we go.
Okay, so this is the silver. So I'm just heating, this is on a duet background, a duet blended background. So I've just sprayed a little bit of the silver on there and the water in the spray, the liquid will start the oxidisation effect and then you'll also get that beautiful, beautiful shimmer in there, which is gorgeous. And then again through my stencil, I'm just gonna, although you really shouldn't do it, dry a little bit just to make it easy when I show you what it looks like. There we go. And if I peel this up, and we have a look at that now, you can see that shimmer, how the silver looks very different to the gold, just depending on what you're putting it on.
Oh, yes.
And actually, probably used a little bit much there because it's leaked out underneath and I didn't use any stick and spray for the stencil. I still like the effect, but just pay a little bit more attention than I have in terms of making sure your stencil's flat down. But you can see the difference in the two shimmers, no problem at all. There we go.
Wow. 38 remaining. Be less than that as well because more of you are grabbing these. By the way, keep checking your baskets out. If you like some of the backgrounds that you've seen, I think I'm right in saying all the backgrounds that you've created have been with the duets, haven't they, pretty much?
Except for the orange one.
Except for the orange. Oh, so, oh, it is that way. So if you, that's really discombobulating me. Are they always that way around on that board? Or is there another board? Have I got a different board? I'm sure they're always...
I think that's a different board. They're usually the other way.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's not just me.
No.
Thank goodness for that. So all of you Duet ink pads. Well, I say all. 11. We're missing... I'm really discombobulated now. We're missing one in this bundle, are we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Oh, yeah, there are 11. So which one has sold out? Prize in the comments for the first person to realise. Is it the... Oh no, the Raspberry Ripple's there. Is it... Oh, this is a really fun game. Lemon meringue. Yeah, lemon meringue. So you're getting all of them bar that one there. And well, you've obviously seen for yourself, a perfect partner to go alongside your shimmer sprays. You get 11 of these colours here, so price reflecting the fact that you're getting those 11. £50 and 7p is your platinum price, $72 and 54 cents. It is definitely only 11. There's 12 on the board, but you're only getting 11. Johnny and Charlotte in my ear arguing away like a like an old married couple. 3, 6, 9. You get 11, Charlotte. Show us the picture's right. You get 11 aside from the lemon meringue. The board's wrong. You don't get that one. I'm going to put the board away now. You're going to get 11 of your ink pads in total. £50 and 7p, 72.54. You get all of the colours apart from lemon meringue. So rosy apple, sweet clementine, sunshine glow, no, spring buds, awakening forest, sailor's wake, waterfall, midnight mist, soft heather, vintage merlot, and raspberry ripple. And again, just to show you a few of the different things that you can do with the Duet Inkpads here. So that one just applying ink with a blending tool. This one again doing all of your sort of different techniques with your spritz, flicking your water over the top. I won't go through all of these because we've got plenty more to show you. This one applying your ink pad direct to the card. You've then got again, all of these beautiful different techniques that you can do with this full set. Absolutely stunning. And as I said, a perfect partner to go alongside your brand new shimmer sprays. You can get the stencils available with these, not available with these, as a different bundle. So let's show you those as well. These originally did come with the Duet Inkpads. However, you can now get these individually. And for Elaine, who was asking, it was this one here that Leanne was using from the Opulent Trio. So you will get all 12 of these. This is the one that we've been using quite a lot today. And also this one here from the Stylish Trio. I think that's my favourite set of 3 within the 12 that you're going to get there, because you get the, well, I suppose it's like water drops, so it could be fish scales. You get the spots and dots, and then you get that sort of harlequin effect in there too. That one, the Opulent Trio, is the one, again, we've been using quite a lot today with the roses, with the gorgeous corners and swirls there too. You've then got your Textile Trio. So again, almost a little bit like water wreaths you've got there. You've got like almost like a basket weave effect. You've got that gingham sort of plaid print on there as well, and then you've also got your Decorative Trio too, with some more sort of mandala-esque designs on there. So it is 4 collections, 12 stencils in total, £24 or $28. So if you like the stencils that Leanne has been using over the course of the this show and the last show indeed, then do grab those as an individual bundle. We have less than 30 of the Showstoppers remaining. Thank you for all the comments coming through. Mesmerising, says Patricia. Crafty Andy says, yes, the Duet Inkpads and the shimmer sprays will play well together. Lillian says, the colours of the shimmer sprays are so intense. Well, we are now down to, what did you say, Johnny? Less than 40 of these now remaining, not of the Duet stencils, of the shimmer sprays. £56, $78.40. Last chance saloon on these with less than an hour to go on the show. Get your baskets checked out. Get any more questions you want to ask in, anything else that you want to see as far as your demos are concerned, let us know. But I think,
No way.
I am stunned and shocked to tell you, I thought we had 29 of these left, but don't scream and shout. The Showstopper bundle is now
Sold out!
What just happened there?
I can't believe it. I mean, it was going quick. I didn't expect it. 29. I'm speechless.
It dropped like about 20 in 5 minutes, and we've literally lost there about another 25 in the space of about a minute. You've all checked out, gone. That does now mean, obviously, you can't go for the Showstopper. It does also now mean that you can't get your bonus buy. If you have just joined, you're thinking, oh man, the good news is you can still get your 10 sprays on their own. Price on the screen here, £44 or $60. I can't believe that, how quickly that went. I mean, just shows you how great the... Sorry, I'm speechless as well, because Susie just sent me another message through about something else which looks like it's sold out too. The Essentials collection. Oh yeah, that's gone. So you've you've literally just got this and then the individuals. So if you do want to still get some of the shimmer spray care kits, you can. Misters, you can. Well, don't say we didn't warn you on this one. We knew it would be busy. It's sold out. But let's get back to these sprays. Sorry, I'm shocked that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, me too.
What can we be looking at next?
I mean, in the words of Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
don't say we didn't warn you.
Exactly right. What song is that from?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, is that what the song's called?
They're the only words I can remember.
Just say
I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
I like a bit of Taylor Swift.
Do you actually?
I do.
Yeah, I can take or leave it.
Can you take her or leave her?
Yeah, I like some of her songs. I like that is Shake It Off, isn't it? I stay yet too late.
Yeah.
That one.
Have you seen The Rock doing that? So you need to...
What? As in The Rock?
The Rock Johnson. Maui, Dwayne. No. You need to Google after the shows tonight. The Rock, Shake It Off. He's on that show in America.
Oh, lip sync.
But he's not lip syncing, he's singing.
Oh.
Honestly, fantastic. Followed closely by Melinda McCartney with Colours of the Wind. Pocahontas, she's got goggles on and a fan and they're throwing all sorts at her.
Well, I need to...
Honestly, you need to watch them both. It'll change your life. Anyway, we're going to crack on.
Before the shimmer spray sell out.
Before the shimmer sprays sell out as well. And we're going to start using my new favourites.
Listen, can I just say, a few people go, oh, you said there were 40 left. Listen, I can only tell you what I've been told. Producer Johnny said there's about 40 left, and the next thing I know, he told me they're sold out. But listen, I've said through the day, all day, I said get your skates on, haven't I? It's not as if I've gone, oh, take your time, it's fine, we've got loads of stock. At no point have I done that. So apologies if you haven't got it, but that was an unprecedented amount of stock that just went like that. But listen, you can still get the sprays on their own. So here we go. Don't blame me. Blame Johnny.
Blame Johnny?
Yeah.
Blame Johnny's laptop.
Yeah, Johnny's laptop.
So he nearly launched it this afternoon. He nearly drop-kicked it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to use my new favourite combination of Royal Velvet.
Royal Velvet.
Hey dear, I don't know why I find that so funny.
I don't know why I find it so funny. It's brilliant.
Because it's not. But anyway, and then my new Golden Heather, my new favourite. And I'll just show you what I'm doing in a second. I'll pick my map up. I'm decanting into my little wells. Thank you, Charlotte. I'll just pick this glass mat up and go like this. Look. I'm spraying it into the little colour wells. It could be on a glass mat, it could be on a saucer. This, though, medium mat for that is fantastic because those wells are dipped. It contains the colour and doesn't let them all bleed into each other and contaminate. So, and I've got a little bit of the golden sunflower. So I've got some of all of them in there. I might need a little bit more in a minute, but we'll see. Right, and then I've got a bit of white multi-purpose cardstock again, my card of choice. But I'm going to put a bit of scrap underneath just to save me cleaning up in a minute. I'm going to have a damp brush, not a wet brush.
Yep.
You've loved this with this next one I'm showing you.
Oh,
with the,
yes.
With the embossing. Really loving it. It's a nice way to use them, I think, when you get that real intense all over shimmer. And I'm just going to pick up my first colour. So my first one I'm picking up is a Royal Velvet.
Susie's enjoying it.
I don't know where it came from.
She says, cracking me up with a Royal Velvet Monster Whisper.
Royal
Velvet.
There we go.
Yep.
So that's going on. And notice I'm going one direction.
Yes.
That's what makes you beautiful.
That's it.
This is how Chivs Tunes happens. We just, just talk about product development, things, and then songs come to mind.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another One Direction reference here, but my One Direction knowledge is not great, unfortunately, so I'm a little
Your encyclopedia of One Direction isn't fully up to speed.
If you want to watch this show back later on, you can do. It will be in the past, so it will be a whole lot of history. Is that a song by One Direction?
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, yes. Thank you. You and me got a whole lot of history.
Yes, you're right.
We could be the greatest team.
I did like One Direction.
Yeah.
I thought they were nice young men.
Are the others, genuine question here, so Harry Styles has obviously done all right for himself.
Yeah.
And the rest of...
I think Niall's done all right.
Niall's done a few songs,
Niall
hasn't he?
Horan.
Yeah. They're all kind of doing well, but probably not as well as old Harry Styles.
I think Harry's the Robbie
Yes. Yes.
of the band.
There's been chat about them getting back together, hasn't there? But probably Harry's not too fussed, is he?
Well, I mean, he's
To be
doing.
honest.
I mean, he's exceptional.
He's not doing
isn't
too bad,
He
is he?
always was.
Yeah.
You know.
He's done films as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Good actor.
Good. Right, okay, so brushing this on, what I've done is I've let that pink one dry a little bit too quickly before I got in there with the yellow, so I've got a bit of a line. Just go a little bit quicker. I've got a fan on in here because I'm very hot, which is drying it a little bit more quickly than I'd like, but you get the idea. So we brush all the colour on. It's my new favourite combination. What I could do is pick up a little bit more of that and see if I can disguise the line a little bit. Maybe it's make it worse. Sometimes you've just got to walk away.
Is that another song reference?
I don't know.
Oh.
I can't, well, if it is, I don't know that song. You'll have to let us know. And then I'm going to dry it.
Okay.
Already the shimmer is looking fantastic.
Fantastic. Niall's a coach on The Voice in the US, apparently.
Ah, well, there you go.
So he'll be doing all right for himself. And Sharon says, my granddaughter just went to Taylor Swift's concert on Saturday night and was in the front row.
Amazing.
Wow.
I do like Taylor Swift. She's got some good ones. I tell you, one of the best is is it Pet's Life? New York. That one, New York.
New York?
No, that's like not spreading the news. It's, anyway, the Taylor Swift one.
What's the one where people have replaced her chorus bit with the goat?
I don't know, I haven't seen that. Oh my.
I knew you were trouble, that's it.
I knew you were trouble when you
know
walked
when
in. I think that was about Harry Styles.
Oh, was it?
I think that song
was
was actually about Harry Styles. Right, so I've put it in my embossing folder. There we go. And I'm just putting my 3D embossing folder sandwich together, and that's going through the machine.
Because what the video that I used to make me laugh after watching it again tonight now, you know, it goes, I knew you were trouble when you walked in, and the chorus bit goes, duh, ha, duh,
Yeah.
ha. Someone replaced it with a goat going, and it goes, duh, and it goes, bah! Goat.
I'm going to have to find that because that will make me laugh.
It's really funny.
That is my kind of humour,
really
Ben.
funny.
I have to say.
Search Taylor Swift, I knew you were trouble, goat.
Okay, I'm
You'll
going
be
to
laughing.
Look.
Boom, look at this.
Even though it's got the little line in, it looks really lovely, doesn't it? So you've got that real intense shimmer in there, that beautiful 3D emboss. You can do that with any 3D embossing folder that you've got at home. It doesn't have to be a daisy. It can be a swirl, it could be a more all-over pattern, all of bricks, wave texture, whatever it is you want, it's going to look absolutely incredible. If you want to enhance that a little bit, use your gold dust and just give it a little over the top. I mean, if it could be enhanced anymore. And I haven't done this before, but I was doing it, we were doing a little, you know how we do our little Instagram videos where you see us do a technique? I was doing it with the girls, and I added this little bit of extra spray over the top, and I thought it looked incredible. So I wanted to do it for you now so you could see the difference. And I'm going to get one where I haven't done it and one where I have, and you'll see the difference because it kind of settles in all the little embossed areas.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
really does shimmer and shine. So this is one where I haven't done that. Still beautiful, absolutely glorious. Look.
That is,
Can you see those little bits of extra shine that you've got in there?
Can, yes.
It really does shimmer, it's glorious. So just brush it onto a piece of cardstock, use whatever your favourite colour combination is, and then emboss it. And it could be with flowers, it could be waves, it could be a texture, doesn't really matter, it's going to look beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. Patricia Watling says, look at those colours with the little emoji with heart eyes. I know, the colour's intense, the shimmer is like nothing you've ever seen before, isn't it? And I think if you're impressed with it now, and if you're looking forward to getting these shimmer sprays back home, wait till you actually do get them in your hand. You will have your socks knocked off. Lillian says, whenever Leanne does the royal velvet voice, it makes me think of the That's Life sausage dog.
Sausages! I could be a voiceover artist for the That's Life dog. Sausages! He has Sorry, Ben. I will be professional.
No,
from
I
now
don't
on,
be
Ben.
professional. Don't be. It's fun. It's Monday night. The bosses have gone home. Let's be. The sausages.
Sausages.
Gwen Clement says, "Wow, that looks amazing. Doesn't it look amazing?" I tell you what. let's give you time to get your baskets checked out, and then we'll come back with some final hints, tips, and inspiration. I'll tell you something we haven't done today. I know you've done loads of. Are we going to shove something in for like the demo of the day?
Oh, I haven't demoed anything.
No, you haven't, have you?
And do you know what? We could waste our time picking one, but it ain't going to get a star on the board because it's not finished.
Aww.
Nobody ever votes for me, Ben.
Aww.
It's a true story. Look, I've got 1 star. Look how many Michelle's got.
Even I've got more than you, and that's
And
saying
even
something.
you've got more than me, Ben.
How many's Michelle got now? Oh, she's off the board!
She's off the chart.
Ah. Yeah, we'll not worry about that then. It's game
So
over,
I will
isn't it,
not
really?
do it, Ben, because I'll be downhearted.
Okay, and we don't want that.
No.
We don't want that. Listen, let's give you a break. When we come back, lots more to show you. Last chance to learn for any questions and requests as well. I nearly said respect. Last chance to learn for any respect. And we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
What
how
did she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
I'm originally from London, so Stoke Newington I was born and bred, and loved London. I mean, I love London now, something really magical about being in the capital. Grew up in Norfolk, loved it. The countryside, the scenery, it was very green and just beautiful and picturesque. I now live in Bedford, which is brilliant for work and life, because I feel like Bedford is sort of central to all these places around us, so I get to see so many different places. It's just great to be there.
So I live in Barnsley. It's a town in South Yorkshire. And South Yorkshire's a gorgeous place. Barnsley in particular, I love. We get a lot of flack, but it's a really beautiful, picturesque place to live, especially because there's lots of green places around there, lots of lovely parks and things like that, but it is a gorgeous place to live. Elthicka, neighbouring village to us, which is just full of history, and I love going there ever such a lot. Famous, what's it famous for? Oh, the most famous thing I can think of is a film called Kes. A local author called Barry Hines, who lived in Oiland Common, made a very famous film called Kes that is well known from where I am, and actually filmed literally around the corner from where I live.
Welcome back, everybody. I've just shown Leanne the video with the Taylor Swift and the goat. Laura says, Ben, go to Kevin Bacon's Facebook page and see him and his wife how do you pronounce this? Kira Sedgwick, sing Never My Love. She squeezes a screaming goat toy that bleats. They do well to try to keep a straight face. I will be doing that after the show.
Absolutely, me too.
Whilst also looking for The Rock singing Shake It Off. Patricia says, it has been a joy to watch this show and the master at work. Oh, thank you so... Oh, that's not me. The master at work, discovering her own delights with those shimmers. And Joanne Michelli says, slap that beautiful embossed daisy you just did on the front of a blank card and bam, you'll have demo of the show. We'll do that at the end of the show and we'll stick it up on the shelf because there's got to be something, hasn't there? Listen, thank you so much for all the love and positivity today on all of the shows. We have enjoyed bringing you these shows as much as you've enjoyed watching them, and there's still opportunity to get in and grab these shimmer sprays. Yes, the Showstopper's gone, but the collection with the 10 sprays is still there for you. All of them you're going to get here. I think, you know what, we've used the majority of these right throughout the day today, but if you're yet to see that shimmer, that intense shimmer you're going to achieve with these, I think this board really does give you an idea of the kind of look that you're going to achieve with these. And again, watch all of the shows back today. I think, you know, Leann's covered so many different ways to use these, you know, not just straight out of the bottle, but dispersing these into your palettes, using your water and your paint brushes with these, using your misters with these as well. I just think, yes, you've got 10 fantastic colours there too, but think about mixing and matching these up as we've done, creating your own colour palettes, whether it be off your glass mat or, you know, mixing these up in your misters, which you can get individually too. Those are the 10 colours on white and black cardstock, and they are 10 fantastic colours. I think you'll agree. Your ice silver and gold dust, that beautiful sunset bronze, your deep seashell pink, the firelight sparkle, you've got your golden heather, that what's that one, Leann? That one there?
Which one?
That one. What's that one called?
One at the bottom. Golden heather.
No.
Which one? Oh, you're pointing to the one. Royal velvet.
Celestial map. The wrong one.
And when you have your royal velvet, you need to have it with a sausage. Ben, honestly, I'm sorry. I will look. Professional services shall resume. I've got a snort in a minute, and that won't be attractive. Hey, dear.
Summer Meadow. Oh, it's not even there, it's there. Summer Meadow. So I was over here when it's there, it's Summer Meadows there. And then lastly, golden sunflower. So all 10 should be 60 quid or $80, £55, $75. Platinum price, we're doing it all over again tomorrow, can you believe? £44 or $60. A brand new launch tomorrow. If you've just joined us, it is the first day. What a day! Day one of our summer news, 7 days, 7 new launches. Each day we give you a free gift when you spend over 10, and of course double points right across the event too. So lots of reasons to come back and shop. I think we're not talking about what launch is coming when, but I think you guys know what's coming tomorrow because I didn't read the email, and I might have mentioned what is coming tomorrow. Gives you a bit of an idea.
That was a very good hint.
Yes, thank you. You know what's coming. You know. Tomorrow. Be here or be a sausage for £44 or $60 for the sprays. Right, we're up to speed, I think, on the questions and requests, so fire any more in you want to ask, but let's get back into it with Leann.
So I've got 2 pieces of the Daisy range. I absolutely loved, Ben. So I've got 2 pieces of scrap paper from the Daisy range here, and I'm just going to pretty it up. So I've got a cool tone of the blue and a warm tone of the yellow. And I just wanted to mention that actually, because when you're using your shimmer sprays, anything that's cool toned, you'd use your ice silver with. Anything that's warm toned, use your gold dust with, and you'll get that beautiful tone on tone shimmer. So we'll start with the gold dust. I'm just going to show you a couple of different ways of applying it. You can just go straight in with your little spritzers in places and then dry them. And I'm not going to do too many. I've just got a couple at the top there, and we'll dry those off in a second. You'll see them when I flash it at the camera. Another way of putting that on, if you wanted to be more precise in its application, is you can pick it up with a sponge and just add little vignettes of shimmer round the edges of your paper, and then give it a little dry. And I'll just give this a dry so you'll see it, and then we'll do exactly the same on the cool tone with the silver. And I love doing this over the top of my scrapbook papers, even using the bright colours on the Hummingbird collection. Using your Summer Meadow and Celestial Map would be absolutely exquisite. Using your deep Seashell Pink with the Bohemian collection, absolutely beautiful. The collection we've got coming tomorrow, all of your bronzes and your golds and your oranges are going to look absolutely exquisite. So just give it a little dry, and then look.
Oh,
you can see the little shimmers, you can see the little dots of shimmer there at the top, which just flashes on your scrapbook paper, and then at the corner at the bottom here, see how you get that softer shimmer because I applied it with the sponge. So depending on the look you want, whether you want those little splashes and flashes of colour on the top, which is kind of faux foiling and glittering, or you want that lovely little ombre, little vignette on the bottom, you can do that. You can do it. I've got my silver out, so I'll do the same here with the iced silver very quickly. And then we're going to do the drips again, I think.
Okay. I think, like you mentioned earlier, a really brilliant way to breathe new life into paper pads that you might have fallen out of love with, isn't it? It's like we say, the foil press with dies, isn't it? A great way to breathe new life into those.
Absolutely. And anything which just revitalises, reinvigorates, gives us a second use, gives us good value for money, you know, has us using things again, then it's worth it, Ben, just to do that. As well, you know, everything else was showing, it's just another way of using them. So I'm going to dry that there, and then just show you that quickly. You can see that, look, and look in the background, that's just like, it's ethereal. It just really adds to that daisy paper, and you can see what I was saying in terms of using the iced silver on a cooled tone background and the gold on a warm tone background, how they tone in and look lovely. And you can do that little vignette that I did with the shimmer with the silver as well. I'll just do it on this bottom corner, and it's much more subtle. It's more like adding a pearlescence when you do it like this, rather than the intense application that we've got up there. But it's still shimmers and shines. It's just another way of using it, and you'll choose whichever way you prefer. So have a little look at that. Just a little shimmer and shine in that bottom corner. You've got those spots at the top. And you have the same with that gold there. This gold on that daisy paper looks absolutely exquisite. So reinvigorate your scrapbook papers for you as well, Ben. Sorry. Just
a quick question as well. So using papers, Anne's asking, would these work on vellum? Can you use them on vellum?
Vellum's a tricky one. Because vellum's in between porous and not porous.
Right.
I'm going to say give it a go.
Right. With
a small amount. I'm going to find some vellum. We're going to try it live.
Okay.
Just give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to find some vellum and we'll give it a go.
Alison Alcalay says, Leanne and Ben, thank you for these 3 shows. You're welcome. I have smiled and laughed more than I have in a month. Oh, and you say, I've learned in the process. Well, that is lovely to hear. Thank you so much, and keep smiling. Loads of people just saying what a great show it's been. Leanne deserves about 10,000 stars on the board today, says Corinne. Need to email you, Corinne, about the old the house swap. Lillian says, Leanne, you don't need stars on the board. The sellout of the Showstopper is testament enough to how great and amazing you are. And if we're putting up a star, Anne says it needs to be a special, sparkling, shimmering star. Thank you also to Kirsty D, who says Leanne should have a special star for working so hard. And Terry says, Kirsty, I agree. Let's just give her a crown. She certainly does. I mean, who needs a star? Let's just give Leanne a crown, and you know, just be done with it. Thank you for all of these lovely comments coming through. Sherry says, did I miss it? What Totally Tiffany buddy bag would these sprays fit in? We couldn't. Whichever the one is, Susie might know, that holds the bottles of glue. I'd have to have a look again. I did have it in my head earlier on. Yeah, we'll try and find out for the end of the show. Is it what? It might have been Gail.
See, I want to say Monica.
Gail or Monica. We'll find out. Did you find any vellum?
Jake's gone to get me some vellum.
Okay.
We're going to do the drips while Jake gets me the vellum, and then
Good.
we're going to have a go on the vellum so you can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've loved doing this, and it's so easy to do. So you just take a piece of white cardstock. I've got here again multi-purpose card. It's definitely the thing that I use 90% of the time when I'm using these sprays. And I'm going to start with a celestial map, and just going to make a pool. So just making a pool by going quite close at the top. And then I'm going with my Royal Velvet.
It's Gale, by the way, Johnny's just told me. We think it's Gale. Yeah.
Oh, like that.
Gale.
And then I'm going in with my Golden Heather.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to go with Golden Sunflower. And don't worry about if these mix in together, it doesn't matter. You want that kind of loose, lovely.
Ooh. Which one's that? Is that Summer Meadow?
Summer Meadow.
Yep.
And then I'm going back in with another little bit of celestial map on the end.
Nice.
Okay, so I've got my little pools, and then all you do is pick that up and let it run. Now, if you want to encourage that a little bit more, you can use a little bit of water and just encourage those little runs by tipping it. There we go, and you get, follows the water down.
Love this.
There we go. That there. There we are. So just encourage it, and you get all those little runs and dribbles. When you're happy with them as they are and you want it to stop, get your heat gun out.
Yeah. Hey, it's definitely a technique you're doing if you've got the Colour Your World collection, this, isn't it? If you've got the paper pads from there, do this. Looks brilliant.
Oh, I love. This might be one of my favourite ways of using them.
Same. I love it.
I know it's crazy. In the words of Patsy Cline, or Niles Barkley, whatever you prefer.
Oh yeah.
But I love it. I just think it's really quite an artistic look.
It is.
A nice black sentiment on there, a little bit of black matting and layering. I'll just show you this as I'm drying it. You can see a little happy birthday sentiment, some scrapbook papers in the background.
It looks to me, that effect there, like it's the side of the birthday cake and the icing's all started to melt off the side of the cake. That's what it looks like on that card.
I love that. Now, I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you a couple of others that we did before. So this will be very shiny and beautiful now, but as it dries fully, still when it's a little bit wet, you don't get the full shimmer. So if I come to one that I did in the earlier show, look at the difference in the shimmer when it's fully dry.
Yeah.
So when they're fully dry, the shimmer really does shimmer and shine more. The moisture interferes with the microparticles reacting with the light, reflecting the light. So once it's fully dry, you get a much more shimmery look and feel. So that's how you do the drippy background, which you all love.
Yep.
Jake has just dropped us some vellum off.
Thank you,
so let's have a look.
Good lad. Marvellous.
Let's just try it. Why not?
This is what I love again. We don't know, so we're going to find out on your behalf. What's your...
My feeling is no.
No.
Or not as good as we would hope.
No.
My feeling is we might be a little bit disappointed. Look, we're going to be a little bit disappointed or absolutely thrilled.
One or the other.
One of the other.
Okay.
So I'm just going to randomly put it on. I'm not going to bother about doing a, massive technique. We're
Try
just
it and see where we are.
Oh, it's looking good.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
It really is.
Here we go.
Right, this might be a little bit exciting, Ben.
Thank you for the question, whoever it was. It was Anne. Hang on.
Now, that's what happens with vellum. Did you see that?
Where's it gone?
Look. It rolled up on itself. So the moisture makes it roll up on itself. So if you're going to use vellum, the lesson is tape it down with some masking tape before you put your spritzers on.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm still going to spread this out and dry it. We've just got a little bit of a different effect on it. I'm just going to weight it down with my water pot. So that's so this is the thing about experimenting. You learn, don't you, as you go. So you would tape this down onto your medium mat with some repositionable tape to stop it rolling back on itself. But let's just see if it dries and if we get the shimmer effect.
I love the fact we're trying this, and there's nothing to stop you. You know what I mean? Just try these things for yourself as well. And you know, if this doesn't work, what's the worst thing? You've wasted a little bit of your spray and a piece of vellum. But that does look like it's drying, doesn't it?
It looks, to me, it's drying. So I think if you tape it down and do your effects, I think it's a yes.
Here we go.
Just gonna get it dry. And actually having that translucency in the background, so it's a see-through piece of paper, using that in an aperture on a card, it'll look a bit stained glass window. It'll look a bit like, you know, the crystal that you get. What's the name of it? I want to say Caithness, but it's not. Oh, there's a beautiful glass where they do lovely pearlescent swirls and colours in it.
Yeah.
Murano?
Yeah, I think
potentially. It is. Anyway, so that's almost dry. And that can be flattened out now, so that could be used. It's only crinkly because it rolled up on itself, so we've learned that we won't do that. But look, we've got all of the shimmer on the vellum. So I'm going to say, with some taping down, yes, you can use it on vellum.
Amazing, which is something potentially we didn't know about at the start of the show, so thank you so much to answer your question.
Really like that.
And we just found another use for it.
I really actually like that, Ben.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Big thumbs up. Loving the idea to give some rather ho-hum papers a real pop, says Joanne Michelli. And LA Price says, I had taken a break until I've seen this collection, but I've purchased the Showstopper and an extra set. Great job. Thank you everyone for all the lovely comments coming through. Final 20 minutes. Just to say, if you have just joined us, Showstopper's gone. We do still have all of the shimmer sprays available as a bundle here. Individually, you can buy the sprays too. So if you are still thinking, oh, I like the idea of these, can't quite stretch to the price tag today, you can go individually. What we would say though is if you are going individually and maybe buying a few for yourselves, do go for the care kit as well, because again, this is going to allow you to care for your bottles of shimmer spray. Should they gunk with all of that gorgeous mica, you've got the ability to be able to rectify that with the extra nozzles and then the bottle in there, plus you're also going to receive the little doodah, the funnel. £3.19 or £4.76. Oh, hello. How did you get out there? £4.76 is the deal on that. So the best way to go now is, because we don't have the Showstopper, is go for the sprays on their own and then add in at least one of those spray care kits. If you want to find out how to get the very best out of these, of course you can go back and watch the earlier show and indeed the wake up call show, and we've got a video for the care of these as well. That is, I think, well, if it's not on this particular feed that you're watching right now, we popped it in earlier on the wake up call feed, but the actual video is there you go. So if you screenshot that and type that into your search bar, that brings up about a 10-minute video with Leann, who just talks around getting the very best out of your shimmer spray kits with that care kit. And of course, like we said, now you can't get the Showstopper, but do add that in. Think about maybe popping in some of the misters as well, because you've seen that those are going to allow you to kind of mix and match up the colours, change the colours, get a different kind of dispersal of the actual ink themselves within the misters as opposed to the bottles that they come in. And then we've also, of course, got the paint brushes that you can get individually too. Lots of ways for you now to be able to build your own bundle, but those certainly worth popping in. Lots of love for the effect on the vellum as well. Sherry Jackson just saying the rolled effect looks awesome. And also Patricia Watling saying, yes, that translucent look adds to the overall effect. Nice. I'm glad that we did it. You're still wowed by that, aren't you?
I'm really loving it. I'm watching it and I'm a minute. So if you know, if I love something when I do it, I touch it a lot. And really that translucent effect on there with those colours is pretty
it's even better than before now.
Look at that now that's fully dry.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really lovely, isn't it? So that's something new we've all learned together. So thank you for whoever asked that question, because that's Anne. That's been a really good experiment.
Love that. We have got, by my watch, we've got about 15 minutes or so to go. So have you got anything else you want to show us? Did I see you reach for a butterfly there?
Yes. I thought we might have a look at some painting again.
Oh, yes, why not?
Because you really did like that, didn't you? So we're going to just decant some of the colour. I'm into my little wells again. Just going to show you me thing. Into these little wells at the side, I'm going to spritz some colour, and then I'll just pick up the paint directly from there when I'm watercolouring.
Okay.
I might just get wrong off Charlotte. Do that. Thank you. Just so everyone can see for this demonstration. Right, I'm going to put in a little bit of the red there. Just going to do a little bit. Let's go with a little bit of the... Do you know what? I'm spraying it in and I'm making a mess all over me and the table. What you can do is use your pipette. And that will make it so much cleaner and easier. And then clean your pipette out before you get the next colour by just spraying it in water. A little bit of the yellow. Should we have a little bit of Celestial? Why not?
We haven't as well. Dan says don't forget about the salt and the cling wrap demos.
Yeah,
we'll show those at the end.
We're going to leave them to...
last minute.
Yes, because then we'll get maximum effect.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of the Celestial, and I think we'll just have a little bit of Summer Meadow in here. Just cleaning out that pipette. Okay. Probably got a little bit much colour on there, but I'm Speedy Gonzalez for you, so technical term. Once you've got it stamped, and I've stamped it with Finesse Waterproof.
Waterproof, yeah.
Yep. And I've got a pot of clean water, which you can see, and just my paintbrush, and the paintbrush that you might have gotten in the bundle would be the right size for this. And then all you do is with your damp paintbrush, decide on the colour you want to use. Let's say I'm going to start with the green, pick a little bit up on your brush, and then just paint. And that's it.
Couldn't be simpler, could it really?
Could not be more simple.
But there's so many comments coming in for the vellum. Patricia says you could now emboss that shiny vellum.
Should I do it? Well, I'll do a little bit of paint and then I'll emboss it while you update and everything.
Vellum embosses exceptionally well, says Patricia.
It does. That could be like faux parchment crafting with the... yeah, that will look very, very nice. Well, we're going to try it.
We're going to do it.
We're almost going to run out of time with all the things we want to try.
Flown over today, hasn't it?
Hasn't it just?
We've had a good day. We've had a fun day.
We have. We've had real fun. I've loved doing these shimmer shows for you because it really is great to be able to share the excitement. And I mean, I think you'd have seen genuinely, I've been genuinely excited about some of the things we've done, which, you know, they never fail to wow me, Ben. They really don't. They're just, you're going to have the same responses at home. I feel confident when you're using them because they're very easy and they're packed. Beautiful dye base in here, packed with mica. And mica is a naturally occurring substance which, you know, has all of that lovely shimmer in, and we've developed that care kit for you because we've packed it so much so you can take care of your spritzers if you think that they're starting to feel like they might clog, they're resisting a little bit, so that you get all of that beautiful result and none of the frustration. And actually, I've only had to clean one of my sprays today I've had resistance from, and that was actually from Royal Velvet, right back at the beginning. And none of the others have had to be. No. So I've done a little cleany refresh in between shows, and that's it. So, you know, it just means you've got it should you need it. And I would recommend after every crafty session that you just go through, watch that video that I've done for you, and clean your sprays. Now, I'm going to stop here because we're going to emboss the vellum.
Oh, yes. We definitely
We're going to emboss it with the daisy. So I'm going to stop there, and you would dry it. You would continue painting your butterfly, but I've got one I did earlier. So look, you'll see the shimmer on there. We did that in the earlier show. Look at the shimmer and shine when you paint it. That's what it looks like.
That's immense, isn't it?
So painting your florals, your butterflies, your fairies, whatever it is you've got, it's going to look absolutely incredible. I'm going to leave that one to dry, and we might get a little flash of that shimmer in a second. Let's get that vellum. Should we put it through the daisy folder?
Yeah. Yes, because that's been your favourite of the day, hasn't it?
It has. I've got this other wavy one, but I don't know if this wavy one will have the effect I want. So I'm going to do the daisy. So I'm just going to cut it here because I like that bit. Trim it there. Obviously, you will do this much more professionally than I am right now. Let's put it in and let's see what it looks like.
Can't wait to see it.
Why not?
So wonderful to have Leanne and Ben all day, says Melanie D. Thank you. And Patricia says, "Pa, ignore the clock. Gets in the way sometimes. Do whatever you want, Leanne. We're mesmerised and we are glued to the screen. Glued to see how this comes out." Oh, sounds like it's good.
Can you see the date? Look.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
please.
it's so subtle and beautiful. That's absolutely gorgeous. Imagine that with I think that would be better with like a swirled pattern, you know, like a lovely swirl or something like that. A textural pattern. It would be absolutely glorious. So there's a brand new technique that we've all developed today together. How exciting is that? I'm just going to try this wave at the same time.
You do what?
The wave.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Where's that one?
This is, I think that might be out of that, you know the bundle you've got?
It's similar to the, is it? It's similar to the design of the Stencil. I don't think it is in the bundle.
Is it
bundle.
not? I think it might have been from a texture launch that we did recently.
Oh, okay.
Where we did the bricks and...
Oh, is it with the leopard print as well?
Yes, I think so. Okay, so that's the wave. Let's see what that looks like with that bit of spare vellum. Ah, I was wrong. It looks lovely. Look at that.
Oh, doesn't it?
Extra layer of texture on there. So I think your texture folders with that vellum technique are going to look lovely. I do like the daisy though, I have to say. Yeah, new technique, I love it.
Oh, wow. And again, something that we've discovered by accident, so I think it
that.
kind of gives you a bit of a push in the direction of having a bit of a play. Let's have a look.
You know your little sprayed film?
Oh, yes.
Sprayed frame over the daisy, little sentiment at the back of there in an aperture. It's going to look lovely.
Mwah. Hey, before we disappear, we need to have a look at the two reveals. So earlier, how long ago did you do this? Just before the show, wasn't it?
I did one of them half an hour before, and then I did the others just as we started.
Okay.
So we'll see how they all look. These are the salt.
Okay.
So let's see how we get on with those, and then I've got the two cling films, one on white, one on black.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll keep them till next. Let's do the salt. Now, I think the salt probably needs a little bit longer. I'll not fib, because it does tend to take quite a while to dry. So I'll do the one that we did half an hour before. It's still a little bit damp in places. So I am just going to blast it with a heat gun.
Oh. A few people wanting to see the vellum backed on black cardstock before we go, if we can do that. Just to see it.
I can do that for you.
So many late requests coming in. Oh, no. Oh, you're doing it right now. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's like a firework, isn't it?
It is like a firework. Beautiful. Oh, and there's that one with the waves.
There you go.
Lovely. Thank you.
No problem. Now, let's just take this off and see where we get. This is the one I did half an hour before we started the show.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's immense. That is brilliant. It is like real
It is like a leopard
design,
print.
Charlotte.
There we go, look. You've got all that shimmer in there. So that is the one we did half an hour before. This was that lovely colour combination that we all loved, that I did just when the show started. This could have done with being a little bit drier.
But still, that's such a great effect in the shimmer. You can already see. Look at that.
Isn't that lovely? That colour combination is
Yeah.
exceptional. Look at that with the salt. That looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? Now, that was royal velvet.
Did you do that whilst you were eating a sausage?
Sausage. Some golden sunflower and the golden heather.
Yeah.
Which we loved. Okay. It looks, there's a couple of little hanging on. Look at that. If you haven't bought them yet, that should make you want to buy them.
Absolutely.
So that's that. Now, should we do the cling film?
Oh yeah, the cling film. We've not even done that yet. Charlotte wants to see
I'm
this.
so excited about this. Ready?
Here we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, my word.
Oi, 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 oi.
Look at that. I'm so
Come
happy.
on.
Look. Look at the veins.
It looks,
Look
that
at
almost
that.
looks like lightning bolts.
Look at it. How incredible is that? That's the same colour combination. Absolutely incredible. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This might be one of my favourite things to do.
Me too.
Absolutely beautiful, that. I'm loving that. Colour combination, superb. Black card for Linda.
Oh, yes. Yes, black card. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
So this one might have needed a little bit of longer to oh, wow, behave.
Get out of town.
Stop it. Look at that. Oh, come on.
Oh, my
Who doesn't want to do that? Come on. That is beautiful.
Gosh.
That's on the black cardstock. Same colour combination as this one.
That is incredible. I thought I loved the one with the colours but on the white, but now on the black cardstock, that is even better.
You're going to love them. There's so much you can do with them. I mean, and I've only touched the surface. Look at the piles of rubbish I've got all over here. Really, I've got to tidy up for Jake now. What a day we've had. I think it's testament to how fabulous the product is, how easy it is to use. And look, I haven't been doing anything particularly magic today. I've been whacking the shimmer on, putting a bit of cling film on it, pouring some salt on it, using a brush, dribbling it down some card. Very, very easy things to do. If you're a novice and you've never done anything arty before, this would be a great place for you to start and get fabulous results.
Well, there you go. Could not have said it better myself, really. Just a few final comments coming in. So glad, says Denise, that I picked up the Showstopper this morning. The comments coming in for those final reveals. That is the one. The black card says Sweet Imp. Wow, says Diane. Marianne says this is stunning. Incredible, says Cindy. Wow, says Brenda Monroe. Bay Park says thanks very much, Leanne and Ben, for some great shows today. And Patricia Watling, again, thank you, Patricia. Really appreciate these comments. Summing it up nicely, you said the back and forth between us viewers and those in front of the camera is what sets Crafters TV apart. And the interactivity as well. I think you guys have come up with some great suggestions today, some great ideas for requests, and we've been able to answer those questions, get those requests done for you. And actually, you guys have helped us learn some more amazing things that we can do with these sprays. Cindy says, I never knew there were so many things to do with Shimmer Spray. I've loved the entire day and all the shows. I plan on re-watching these over and over when my sprays arrived. Thank you, Ben, Leanne, and all Crafters Companion peeps. And that's the point. Again, these shows, bookmark them. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, you can set your own playlist, subscribe to us, and then when your Shimmer sprays arrive, then, of course, yes, you can come back, watch these shows. And let's just bear in mind, there's going to be a lot more shows for you to pick up information with these. Wow, 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 says Brenda. Volcanic effect, says Diane. And Corinne says, the one on vellum reminds me of doing crayon melts on parchment paper when I was a kid. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Last chance saloon to pick up these shimmer sprays today with us. That 10-piece collection, £44 or $60 is your platinum price on the shimmer spray collection. And then it just becomes a case of you then deciding to maybe add in some of the care kits. And again, Ben. And then maybe some of those misters in there as well, maybe some more of that cardstock. Remember, it's a great day to be doing that because you're going to pick up double points across everything on the shows today, and indeed right throughout the week as well. We have got our summer news event, basically 7 days of brand new launches. This is the first of 7 fantastic launches this week. Those are all of the 10 colours that you're going to get, just demonstrating that for you on the white, demonstrating that for you on the black there as well, on those 10 colours, the ice silver, you've got that beautiful gold dust, also your sunset bronze I should say, you've got your deep seashell pink, there's your firelight sparkle. That reminds me of My Little Pony, the Firelight Sparkle. You've also got the Golden Sunflower, Summer Meadow. It just sounds like a My Little Pony, doesn't it? Firelight Sparkle. You've also got, not that I had, well, my sister had My Little Ponies, ovs. You've then got your Celestial Map. There's the Golden Heather, and there's one there, I can't quite see what that one's called.
A Royal Velvet.
They just go, mum and dad in the gallery going, you'll have no voice left tomorrow for them to launch tomorrow if you keep doing that silly voice.
I'll have a spoon of honey tonight when I get in.
Oh dear. Can I just say, just before we do a quick look ahead to tomorrow, a massive thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to the team today as well. Thank you Susie and Jake and John and Johnny and Charlotte and Olivia was on earlier on. But thank you to you, Leanne, as well. I think you've demonstrated these beautifully, and I love the fact that you've been so interactive and able to incorporate lots of people's requests and answer all their questions, and I think that's what sets us apart, isn't it?
I'm grateful, thank you, Ben. I just love my time here with you all at Crafters TV, and I know what it's like to be sat on the other side of the screen going, but what if, and not being able to get the answer I need, and I love the fact that we can do that here for you.
Hey, thank you, Leanne, and that's why you'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be back tomorrow as well. It's Leanne and me once again tomorrow for 3 more fantastic shows, and of course, we have another launch for you, day 2 of Summer News, and I cannot wait, got to be honest with you, the sneak peek that I've seen of this collection that we're bringing you tomorrow, and the paper pad particularly, I'm going to put it out there as one of the best paper pads that we have done this year. If you're a fan of Italia, you are going to love what we've got coming your way tomorrow for the brand new launch. Until then though, make sure you grab these shimmer sprays, make sure you get them checked out, and Leanne and I will see you for another fun packed day tomorrow here at Crafters TV. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye for now.